much for coming. This turnout is really terrific and speaks volumes for, I think, what the residents have to say about their neighborhoods and certainly the community. My name is Ronna Warsh and I work for the City of Windsor. I have a big, long title, but basically I care a lot about people. And so I've been asked by the mayor and by our city councillors to lead the consultation in this neighborhood as well as one next week on the west side of town at Mackenzie Hall. First of all, I'd like to introduce the councillors, and I'm ecstatic that 4 of our councillors are here tonight. We have, first of all, Councillor Valentinas, who represents this ward and is in the back with his colleagues. We have Councillor Halberstadt, who's come in and has joined us at the front of the room. Councillor Sleeman in the back, as well as Councillor Jones. The fact that you're here tonight tells us that this is an important asset in this community. And what we wanted to communicate to you is that we absolutely understand, myself, the city councillors, the important role that this center has in this community as a recreation center and as a park. And that this is really something that is special to this community. So this evening, what we're going to do is we're going to listen to you, and there will be differences of opinions. But I want to clear up a few misperceptions first. First of all, there is no decision made by City Council to date about an aquatic center downtown. There clearly, and you've been reading the Windsor Star, there clearly have been reports in the Windsor Star and in different media about a concept of an aquatic center on the drive and looking at a new facility for swimmers with a 50-meter pool, a 25-meter pool, slides, a wave pool, and potentially a library. This is all, at this point in time, an idea. It has not been approved. And City Council specifically directed their staff, administration, to come and hear from the residents before that decision is made. And I think that was a really good idea, that City Council make sure that we hear from the residents before we make any decisions. So what you have to say tonight will be recorded, and it will all be put together and sent back in a report to City Council as they deliberate what they're going to do with this new water facility on the front of the riverfront. So really what we're here tonight is to hear about your dreams for this neighborhood so that we can inform City Council about a vision and a place to take that direction. Now what I want to tell you about is that when this facility here, I know, came to this neighborhood when the casino was built several years ago. I understand, I wasn't around at the time, but there wasn't a whole lot of consultation that time when this facility was built. This facility has many different features. One of the features in this facility is a swimming pool, are the pools. That's only one of the features. And so I really want to be clear about that when we're talking about this facility and what this facility can be used for and what it's currently being used for. So some of the things that we have in this facility, and I want to draw this out, are the pool, the slide, the top pool, the therapy pool, the outdoor spray pad, and I've heard from some of the residents how important that is to you in the summertime especially. The park, in the park, some of us, certainly some of the councillors and myself, had the pleasure of working with the residents to redo that park a couple of years ago. We did that with the Social Services Department, the Children's Aid Society, some people from the province. And together we built that park, and when I drive by, I love to see all the kids out there playing. We have a drop-in center, which the university supports. We have students over here in our housing complex, and the City of Windsor, through my department, has ensured that that space is available for the residents and is used by, I know, some of the people in this room. We have a fitness center that is also used. And one thing to remember is that we now have a child care center in front of this building that is empty. And we would be looking for ideas for that space as well during this consultation. We have programming rooms upstairs. The folks that used to help people get jobs called Career Development Services, there's a sign over here, have moved over to 400 City Hall Square. So that empties up a bunch of meeting rooms upstairs as well. There are some empty rooms up there. We have a community play unit, or the playground outside. We have the preschool attached to the child care center outside, that beautiful playground that's not being used currently, that we could look at using in a different way. And we also have a fairly old basketball court that I know a lot of the kids in the neighborhood do play on. So those are all of the features of this premise or this complex that we're in today. And what City Council has talked about is only one of those features, and that has to do with the swimming pool. And that is because the concept that is being debated right now is the idea of a larger swimming complex down on the front of the river park. So I'm going to put that here. And I really would like it if people thought about this consultation here, not just about the swimming pool, but also about how we could better utilize the resources we have here, what we might be able to put into an empty child care center, what we can do inside and outside of this beautiful complex that would enhance the neighborhood.
We've got Glengarry residents here,
right?
But we also have hundreds of people that are coming to this facility from the county, from the East End, from the West End, and Central. This facility was built for everyone.
Right.
And I know that they talk about a new facility, and I'm not totally against that, but they talk about facilities being built for everyone, for the citizens. And this facility is being used by everyone. And it's offensive to a lot of people to read and to hear that this facility is underused. It is not underused.
Just to say, if this facility was underused, this room wouldn't be standing room only. So I agree, this facility is anything. When you walk in the front door, you see that this facility is not underused. And I have not heard one councillor, and maybe you have, but I have not heard one councillor say that they want to close this facility. What they have said is, the question is, what else can we do in this facility to enhance access for residents and the neighborhood, and what would happen if we looked or considered closing the pool because there might be one next door. And that's why we're here tonight. Absolutely. Again, I want to emphasize that this facility is very well used. The question would be, if there's a new facility built down the road, would any of the users here go to the new facility? No. Okay. So I am really going to ask, and then at the end, I'm going to break you into groups. We're hearing no, it's very clear. You would, if a new aquatics facility was built down on the river, many of you feel that you would not go there. Some people would, but many of you feel you would not go there. I'm going to ask the facilitators to come over to the boards, and the facilitators are going to have a really fun time trying to get through these questions, because you might want to add another question. You may want to clearly, and again, whatever you say, the facilitators will write down, and it will be fed back. If you feel strongly that you would not leave this pool that you go to 3 times a week as a taxpayer and go to the other pool, then you need to say that. And we need to tell City Council that that's how this group feels. And that's what this consultation is about. Clearly, wanting to really reinforce that.
I have one last question to ask.
Yes.
Nothing else.
So basically what you're saying is that if in the event that this pool closes, because you won't be able to come to this pool if this pool closes and if the 80 knocks pool closes. What we're going to see here in the space, it's going to be empty, it's going to help the community. Is that what you're saying in so many words? If that is the case and if this pool closes,
Okay.
is this what you're looking for? If this were to become a reality?
Okay. I think there's two things here. One is, if you clearly do not feel that you would leave this pool to go to a pool and a new aquatic center.
And if this pool closes, the city decides to close the pool, it's a moot issue. Who cares whether you want to go or not? If there's no pool here.
Well, I think, the fact that we're here suggests that we care.
My name is Rick. Yeah, I live just around here at Tuscarora at Sencourse. And this facility here is just perfect where it's at. And I see so much of a change. It's so beautiful place, for the kids and that. And my grandson is autistic too, And I bring him here 3-4 times a week, and it's just perfect for him and for the kids around the area. And then they're squawking about $700,000 to keep this going, which is mere pittance compared to what they're going to build downtown. And then the parking is going to be a hazard. And then they charge you for parking here to come to this pool, the taxpayers' money. So I don't quite understand what they're trying to get at here. Leave well enough alone. The library, leave that alone. Leave especially this here. If you want to put something here, put something else in it, but do not take it away. If you want to build something down there for the professionals, fine. But this here community stops crime. You got a lot of kids around here, a lot of drugs a lot of times, and it's subsided for many, many years now. And if you look around, you see many kids, which is everybody's happy, everybody's enjoying it. Even myself, I enjoy it, and I'm in my 60s. I'm retired now. And I enjoy it, and I enjoy bringing the kids here, enjoy being with the kids. And then the conference is sitting there not saying anything at the moment. But what's it all about anyways? All you're doing is going to hurt the kids, But for citizens of Windsor all my life, please leave it.